All right, so we are here today for the breath evolution experience. I am so excited to have you guys here today. To get started, I want to make sure that you have a pen and a piece of paper or a journal because you're going to do some writing today. We're also going to do a lot of other fun things over the next 3 weeks that I am so excited to share with you. So as we get started here, I want you to take a moment and just imagine what it would feel like for you to live from a place of total alignment. To step into that version of yourself where you feel completely calm, energized, and pain-free all the time. Can you see it? I'd love for you guys to share in the comments right now with a yes or a no, just to let me know if you can imagine it right now. Is it possible? Do you know what that looks like? Do you know what that would feel like to be completely calm, energized, and pain-free? I've got a couple yeses. Awesome. Fantastic. I'm glad that you guys know that. Amazing. I love that you can imagine what that would feel like, because I think sometimes we struggle with that, or we can see it and we go, I don't know how to get there. So that's what this is all about. So I want to welcome you to your first of 3 breath evolution experiences. Now, whether you're here live, like some of you are, or you're tuning in for the replay, I am so excited to have you here. I'm so excited for this new program. It's going to be so much fun. Now, today, let's talk about what we're doing today. Today is all about awareness, and awareness that you're the only one capable of really creating change in your life experience. Awareness that to truly step into the calm, energized, and pain-free version of yourself is going to require a little bit of work. I know it's not super fun to hear that, but it does require a little bit of work. And I am not here to give you a magic formula or to fix anything about you, because truth be told, you're not broken, ever. You've simply lost connection. If you're currently not able to tap into that version of yourself that you truly desire, you've just lost connection with your true alignment. And the key to finding that lies in here, lies inside your heart. What I am here to do for you over the next 3 weeks is to hold space for you, to provide you a container where you can actually start to journey inward and really listen to your heart so that you can start to hear the next right action, one step at a time. Now, if you're currently experiencing stress or pain or exhaustion, some of that you're currently feeling potentially in your body, in your mind, in your soul, is actually your body's way of communicating with you about what's not working. And it's also the path back to alignment. All you have to do is start to listen. Now, I know choosing to listen within is not an easy path, because I walk it imperfectly every single day. It's going to take some courage on your part, and it's also going to take a willingness to act, even when your actions might not make logical sense. There are habits, routines, and coping mechanisms that you're going to have to release and replace. There are people in your life that might not understand your choices or the way that you change. And sometimes that can make this path back into alignment feel kind of lonely. There are also society's unspoken rules about what it looks like to live, work, and love that you might have to let go of. In the beginning, this path back into alignment, to really finding that calm, energized, pain-free version of yourself, can feel chaotic. And the chaos, that's the reason I created this community, the Breath Evolution community, because it can feel really unsettling and confusing when you first start to listen back into your heart. And having a support system and like-minded people to bounce ideas off of and to really tap into can be really helpful. So over the next 3 weeks, you're going to have the opportunity to experience what it looks like to be part of the Breath Evolution community. you're going to be guided to connect back into your mind and your body so that you can make decisions with more clarity, so that you can really trust that what you're hearing is bringing you back into alignment with who you truly are. You're going to unearth the cause of any physical pain that you're experiencing so that you can reclaim your body's ability to move pain-free and with ease. You'll find yourself feeling more calm, sleeping better, and experiencing more energy on a day-to-day basis so that you can participate in your life with way more enthusiasm and have way more fun. And like I said, you're going to have an opportunity to hear a little bit more about the Breath Evolution community and what it looks like to be a part of on a consistent basis and feel into if it's a good fit for you. So who am I? My name is Brittany Niemans-Verdriet, and I am a physical therapist, intuitive coach, and energy practitioner that works out of Clearwater, BC, or not Clearwater, BC, scratch that, Clearwater Physical Therapy in Vernon, BC. I always get the city and the place confused. So Clearwater Physical Therapy in Vernon, that's where I'm at. So I've been in the health and wellness industry for over 10 years now. And it was actually only recently that I feel like I fully started to embody my own version of calm, energized, and pain-free living. Little bit about my backstory. So I graduated from the University of Alberta in 2011 with my master's degree in physical therapy. Now, within a year of graduating, I was in so much physical pain from the demands of my job. By the time I'd hit 7 years of practicing and being in my career, I was so stressed out, overwhelmed, and exhausted that nobody wanted to be around me, not even me. And when I started training with other modalities like acupuncture and quantum healing, that's when it hit me in the face. And I realized that I had been living and working in a way that was so out of alignment for my physical body and my energy. I had been ignoring my own needs, and I was choosing to work and live based on ideas that I had seen, I had heard, or I had grown up with, instead of listening to my heart. And as a result, I ended up burning out and actually temporarily walked away from my career as a physical therapist for 3 years. Now, finding my way back into alignment was actually a process that required me to get really honest with myself. I had to learn to set and hold boundaries around my time. I had to learn how to nourish my body with good food and exercises in a way that felt really good for me. I had to let go of what I thought work was supposed to look like. And with a few really incredible coaches and like-minded communities, I did that. Now, I enjoy 4-day work weeks, 3 weeks of the month, with a limited number of clients every day. I take a week off per month to rest my body from the physical demands of practicing as a physical therapist. And I finally have more time and the capacity to be with the people that I love and participate in the activities that bring me joy, like traveling and getting out in nature. And I'm so excited to share that I finally booked a trip to Hawaii. It's like my long overdue honeymoon. So I'm so excited to be able to do more of that with the time that I now have. Now, today, I can honestly say that I live a calm, energized, and pain-free life. But what I do realize is that what feels nourishing for me might not resonate with you. And it's not my desire to tell you exactly how to create your version of a calm, energized, and pain-free life. It is my desire to help you identify what is currently in your way of achieving it. So I'm curious, can you currently see what's in your way? And if not, are you willing to start looking? So share in the comments with me, like, can you see what's in your way? Do you know what it is that you need to release? Or are you at the point where you need to just learn to listen and find those actions? Okay, we know what's in the way in the process of learning. Okay, need to learn to listen. Awesome, that's what we're here for. I love it. Okay, well, good news, because I am on a mission to help as many people as possible tap back into their infinite wisdom. And I am so excited because I know that when you do start listening to your heart, your life becomes sustainable, expansive, joyful, and so much fun. And yes, when we're dealing with pain, it's not as fun. So this is the point where we get to start peeling back those layers and figuring out what we need. So give me a yes if you are ready to start discovering what you're doing. Okay, demanding work-life balance needs work. Okay, absolutely. Awesome. Oh, yes, I get in the way. I got in my way a lot too. It's a process. Amazing. Okay. So like I said, today is all about awareness. So I want you to grab your piece of paper and your pen, and we're going to do a little bit of journaling to start with. Awesome. Looks like everybody's got their papers. So what I want you to do is I want you to bring into your mind a current or a past stressful situation. And trust me, I'm going somewhere with all of this. So this situation can be an experience where you got stuck in traffic. It might be where you were running late. It can be something bigger, like if you went through a divorce or you're feeling unstable because you don't have a home right now, or you lost your job. Pick something that allows you to really bring back into your mind and your body that feeling of being stressed. And these are processes that I use with my clients on a regular basis because it's going to help you get really clear about what's in your way and identifying those root issues. Okay, so what I want you to do is start writing down what you're noticing. So write down the emotions that are coming up. Write down how your body and the sensations within your body, how they're feeling. What are you noticing in your physical body? And then also write down what is going through your mind, the thoughts, the ideas, the statements. So for me, when I experience stress, I start to worry. I start to feel frustrated. I get anxious. And when those feelings come up, I start to think about all of the things that could go wrong, or all of the ways that people will judge me, or all the things that I have done wrong in the past and why this won't work out the way I want it to, or why the reason those things are happening to me. Physically, my body, I get really tight in my neck and I start to feel tension and anxiety around my heart and my belly. So as you're writing those things down, I'd love for you guys to share a little bit in the comments about what you started noticing in your own body, in your mind, what emotions come forward for you. Something that's important here and why I ask you to share is that you're not alone. Sometimes we feel so wrapped up in the fact that our experience, our stress is so unique to us that we forget that we can ask for support because we don't want anyone else to know how we're feeling. And that may not be true for you. Maybe you're really great at asking for support. For me, asking for support was not something I did easily until recently. And I still sometimes put myself in isolation in stressful situations. Okay, so, and Okay, tired, unmotivated, hopeless, giving up. Yes. Okay. What do you guys notice in your physical body? What changes when you start to feel those stressful situations? Thoughts of anger, body gets, high heart rate, body temperature increases, you get defensive. Oh yes, I was a great defensive human. I still get defensive sometimes when it catches me off guard. Tight chest, stomach problems, headaches. Yeah. Stress is one of those things that creates a variety of responses in our body. So let's talk about what that is. Okay, we're sharing impatient, anxious, tense shoulders, clenched hands, knots in the stomach, neck and back, hip, leg pain. Yes, tired, sad. These are all very common experiences. And what I want you to know here is the reason I had you go through this is so that you can be aware of what happens in your body during stressful experiences. And what is happening in your body is your stress response, which there are 3 parts to. So let's take a quick look at exactly what's going on in your body so that you have a little bit more understanding about why your body responds the way it does in stressful situations. So in a stressful situation where you are presented with any form of stress, it could be as simple as you lost your keys because you put them in a different spot when you got home, or you're being chased by a bear in the woods. Now, those are very different extremes. One is very life-threatening. Your body does not know the difference. So your body is going to respond the same no matter what you're feeling. So what starts to happen in your body automatically is you have an emotional response. So all of those emotions that you were feeling, that occurs automatically. Whether it be anger, rage, frustration, sadness, anxiety. Then you also have the physiological changes that happens in your body. The increased heart rate, the increased breath rate, tension in your muscles. That is also an automatic response. So what's happening in your body when it comes to the physiological side of things is that your autonomic nervous system is broken into 2 places: your sympathetic nervous system and your parasympathetic nervous system. Now, the parasympathetic nervous system is where we want to stay when we're in a relaxed state and we're not having to worry or do or act on anything. Parasympathetic nervous system is where our breath is calm, our heart is calm, our digestion works with ease, and we're able to think clearly. Now, our sympathetic nervous system is activated during a stressful event. And that causes our body to trigger the sympathetic nervous system fight or flight response, which I'm sure you guys have heard about before. Now, what happens in your fight or flight response is that your body mobilizes resources for emergencies, and it reacts the same no matter what the level of stress is. And so what happens in that experience is that the blood in your body gets redirected. You have an increase in oxygen consumption because your heart rate is going up, your breathing rate is going up, and you're requiring more support for your body to fight or flee. But the thing here that's important to know is that when you, what's the best way to explain this? I just lost my words. Hold on. So the blood from your body, when we activate our fight or flight response, what happens is the blood actually gets redirected to the big muscles of our body and to the areas of our brain that are required for fight or flight. What that means is that blood is actually being taken away from the areas in your brain that allow you to think clearly and have rational thoughts. So you ever had an argument with someone and you have no idea how you got to the point that you did? That's because your body is in an automatic reaction. Because the blood in your body has been redirected to areas that are specific to fight or flight, not to calm, rational thinking. So those are the 2 automatic responses, your emotional response and your physiological response. The third response is your behavioral response. And this one is not automatic. And this is the place that we're going to spend the most time inside the breath evolution community, because what happens in your behavioral response can actually enhance or decrease the amount of emotions and physiological changes that occur. So you really do have a choice about how you respond to stress. So for example, when I used to get stressed, my reactions would be to yell or blame other people, or I would immediately go and overeat the cookies and the chips in my closet, or the bottle of wine would be finished, or I would find myself scrolling social media over and over with no reason for that experience. Now, instead, I choose to go for a walk. I choose to do some breathing exercises. I find a safe way to express my emotions rather than throwing it on other people. What that does is it changes my overall ability to respond to stress, making it easier for me to come back into the parasympathetic nervous system. And today, I'm going to guide you through a body scan meditation that's infused with some quantum energy so that you too can come out of that sympathetic nervous system response faster. Because the more we use healthy coping mechanisms, the easier it becomes for us to respond in stressful situations. Now, before we move into that meditation, does anybody have any questions or things that they want to pop into the chat? Looks like we're good. All right. Perfect. So we are going to pop into this meditation. I'm going to set a few things up. I've got some music that will play. Find yourself a comfortable spot to either sit or lay down where you can comfortably close your eyes. Now, you don't have to close your eyes, but if it feels more comfortable, close your eyes and relax. The other thing I want to say here is that when it comes to me utilizing the quantum healing energy and the things that I'm going to be offering today, is that it is not a requirement for you to receive it. You can be open to receiving it, but if it's not something that you want to receive, all you have to do is simply hold an energy of no in your heart space, and then you won't receive it. But if you are open to receiving the quantum energy alongside the breathing work that we're going to do today, then all you have to do is hold an energy of yes. So give me a thumbs up if that makes sense. Okay, got some thumbs up. I just gotta scan through all the videos that we've got. Awesome, thumbs up, thumbs up. Good, all right, so it looks like everybody's found themselves a comfortable position. So, okay, quantum energy is just a form of energy that I tap into. So for example, you might be more commonly, what's the best word? You might know more about, like you might have heard of Reiki before. Reiki is a type of energy healing. Quantum energy is just another type of energy that we as humans can tap into. What it does is the work that I am offering you, it simply allows you to create more space from the pain and the stress and the irritation that might be happening in your energy field, because our being, who we are as a human, is made up of, our emotions, our mental thought processes, our physical body, our mind, our energy field that surrounds us. Like, we are energy. And so tapping into the energy that you are, there are specific trainings that I have taken that allow me to help you de-stress and release anything that might be getting in your way of creating a more heart-connected choice and path for yourself. So it's very much about supporting you to become more of who you are, without all of the expectations of what society and other people and stories that you've told yourself for years and years and years. Does that make sense? Just give me a thumbs up or a yes. Okay, awesome. Perfect. All right. So I am just going to bring up our music here. We are going to. Oh, where does this energy come from? The energy is kind of always all around us. It's just a matter of how we tap into it or if we choose to tap into it. Okay. So I'm going to have you find a place where you feel comfortable. And like I said, you can close your eyes. And I'm just going to hit play here. All right, so I'd like for you to close your eyes and settle into your body. Now you can do this by starting to breathe in through your nose for a count of 3 and out through your mouth for a count of 3. In and breathe out. And breathe in and breathe out. Breathing in and breathing out. Now I want you to bring your awareness up into the space behind your eyes. And I want you to imagine your favorite color. It's going to become a light, that beautiful color behind your eyes. It's going to start to stretch and expand, and it's never going to leave any place that it's already found. And as it touches an aspect of your body, you're going to notice that area of your body soften and relaxes. So focusing that light behind your eyes, stretching it out into the top of your head and around your brain as the muscles in your skull soften and relax and become spacious. And you're going to feel that light stretch down into your jaw, down into your tongue, and into the back of your throat. All of the muscles, tongue, and your teeth relax, soften. That light stretches down your throat and into your neck. The neck becomes soft, spacious, and flexible. You're going to feel your shoulders relax away from your ears. As that light stretches down through your arms and down to your fingertips. Softening your arms, allowing them to feel heavy and relaxed. Softening the spaces around your heart and lungs, allowing your breath to become more expansive. Stretching that light down your spine, through all of the muscles, your rib cage, your lower back, down into your hips. Taking a nice, beautiful breath in through your belly, sending that light down into your hips, allowing it to relax and release soften as that light continues down your legs, down to the tips of your toes. Now with this energy expanded through your entire body, I want you to start with every inhale, expanding that light, allowing it to become brighter, allowing it to start releasing from your body, from your mind, from your energy, any to-do list or tasks or people that are currently connected to you that are not serving your ability to tap into who you are. Allow yourself to imagine that there's little hooks attached to cords that are going out from your body. I want you to take a minute to unhook all of those places that are currently not supporting you to tap into your heart, knowing that you can pick them back up at any time you choose to. Allowing your being to feel lighter, more free, more spacious, knowing that you have the space and the clarity to listen to who you are. I want you to take that light that you have in your body and allow it to exit out the bottom of your feet so that it can enter into the earth and start to expand out like tree roots, allowing you to connect into the supportive, loving, focused earth that we live on. Allowing yourself to exhale anything that no longer serves you into the ground and inhale loving, supportive, freeing light and energy up into your body. Feeling really supported and grounded and connected to the earth beneath your feet. And bringing your awareness back up into your heart space, allowing that light to go up through the top of your head and out into the ethers, into the stars, into the universe. And allow yourself to tap into the infinite wisdom of who you are. Allowing yourself to become connected fully to you and everything that you are here to do. You're going to start feeling that energy coming down from the stars into your heart space while still receiving all of the supportive energy from the earth below. Just allow yourself here to breathe and feel what it feels like to connect with you, to be completely in your individual energy. Allowing your breath to expand and to become spacious. Allow yourself to feel light and calm and free. When you're ready, I want you to slowly bring your awareness back into your heart space. Bring yourself back into your body. And just begin to notice how you feel. When you feel connected to your body, back in this moment, take some time to write down the emotions that you are feeling. Notice what has changed in how your physical body feels. Notice the thoughts that are moving through your mind. Take a moment to write those down so that you know what is possible for you, for your body, for your experience in this life. When you've taken some time to write those things down, I'd love for you to start sharing in the comments how you're feeling, what has shifted, what feels different for you. Calm, being his lessons, more calm, lighter, soft, calm, yawning, wanting to stretch more. Yes, yawning sometimes is a release of energy that we no longer need to hang on to. Love the breathing, feeling relaxed, fantastic, definitely calm, lighter, noticed a pleasant tingling sensation, fantastic, love it. All right, so let's just stop right there. Stop that. I love hearing how you guys are feeling. So what I'm going to suggest is that you come back to this breathwork meditation that we just did every day over the next week. And whether you do that first thing in the morning or right before you go to bed or 3 times in between, doesn't matter how often you do it, but I would encourage you to do it at least once a day over the next week. And I'm going to do my very best to get you that replay emailed before tonight, but if not, by tomorrow afternoon at the very latest. So the purpose of you doing this practice on a regular basis is about helping you to support your being to think more clearly, to sleep better, to connect into your body more easily so that you can start having a conversation about what you need to do in order to release any physical pain that you're experiencing or how to go about changing your current experience or how to go about changing any stressful experiences that you're having in your life. This is a practice I use all of the time with my physical therapy clients because it really helps me get to the root cause of what's going on in their body, because all of the chaos and the noise goes away so that we can really tap into what's going on in that moment. And next week, what we're going to do next week is actually learn how to have that conversation with your body so that you can start determining what actions you need to take in order to start moving more pain-free and with ease. And I'm so excited because this is one of my favorite things to do. And you might be surprised by some of the answers that you receive about what's going to get you where you need to go. Next week, I'll also share a little bit more about how you can actually become a part of the breath evolution community and what it looks like to be a part of that. And for a few of you, you might be feeling like you want some individualized support or you want more clarity on specific areas of your body. And I want you to know that you can have that too. And I have sessions available at the clinic, and you can call the clinic at 250-545-0599 to book a session. And I actually have two different options. So the first option is called a physical therapy integration, and it's a unique blend of physical therapy, intuitive coaching, and energy healing. And it's perfect for those of you that are living in Vernon, BC or the surrounding area, and you're looking for in-person support to really figure out what's going on in your body. And I know that when you walk away from this session, you're going to walk away feeling more connected to your body and just discover what keys you need in order to accelerate your healing. Now, there's the second option, and that's actually a virtual session. It's called an inner alignment coaching session. And this is a one-on-one session where you will be guided back into connection with your inner wisdom, and we'll really dive into how you can create a crystal clear vision for how to replenish your energy and live more with purpose. You're going to learn to really release the exhaustion and the overwhelm and the pain that has you pouring potentially from an empty cup right now and just going through the motions without presence. And I know that you'll walk away from this session feeling more calm, energized, and reconnected to your passions. Oh, yes. Thank you. You did find the therapy very helpful in dealing with your PTSD. Yes, I've had a couple of clients who are challenged with PTSD or traumas, and we've really been able to dive into what it is that supports them to release those pieces so that they can start going back to living life feeling excited about it again. So like I said, you can book either one of these sessions with me by calling the clinic, or if you have questions about them or want to determine what's the best fit for you, please feel free to call me. So the clinic number again is 250-545-0599. So that brings us to the end of today. Oh my gosh, 45 minutes just flew by. It was such a pleasure having you. If you're here live, thank you for being here. For those of you that are taking this in as a replay, I'm so excited that you're here as well. And I can't wait to continue sharing with you and to really help you dive into having that conversation with your body next week and figure out what's going on and what you can do. Now, before I jump off, is there anybody that has any questions? I've got a couple of minutes. I'm just going to stop our recording here. So for those of you that are watching the replay, I look forward to seeing you next week. Bye.